you are thinking about becoming a host on the Turo platform, or maybe you've just recently started, or maybe you're just a couple years into the platform, then the next 100 videos that I publish on my channel are going to be for you. Now, who am I? Well, my name is Saimah. I've been hosting on the Turo platform for over 9 years. I've hosted literally thousands of trips and about 40 to 50 cars, and it's been a really great ride for me. However, in my comment section, I'm always being contacted by a lot of you guys that are newer to the platform, and I see you guys running into some of the key issues that could really lead to a lot of trouble and financial demise if you don't navigate the platform correctly. So that's why these next 100 videos are for you guys. I want to just share all the knowledge that I've accumulated over the last 9 years, believe it or not, for you guys, so that you always have a free reference base that you can use, that you can come back to, so that you can navigate your businesses with as much transparency and clarity as you possibly can. Now, another reason why I'm publishing over 100 videos in regards to how to start on Turo and sustain your businesses is because I'm also really trying to hone in my teaching skills. Now, what a lot of people don't know about me is prior to doing Turo, many years ago, one of the things that I used to do and ultimately is my passion is to teach. I used to teach kids how to code. I had a program called Kids Who Code. It's on some of my social media from many years ago. And so now I really want to get back into, teaching again and honing in my teaching skills because I am working on developing a curriculum for kids. And so this is really going to help me get those sort of tiny reps in and not only teach you guys all the things that you need to know, but also help me better my skills. So I appreciate you guys joining me for the journey. All right. So with all of that said, here is the main thing that you need to know about when you are thinking about getting started on Turo, expanding on Turo, whatever your journey might be, is that it is a very crucial, important, and big financial decision that you are making. Now, I know for everybody, math may not be your thing. And when you just hear of math, it takes you back to being in school. It's just like, who wants to do numbers and equations and figure out like what actually all of this means and how to balance your finances and how to figure out how to make the numbers work? Let's just go get a car, list it on the platform and make money and hope for kind of like the best outcome. Now, another reason why I'm doing this 100 series video, playlist, if you will, is because I have hundreds of videos on my channel that have been very autobiographical, meaning they have just documented my entire journey on Turo, and I've had a very successful one at that. So the last thing I want to happen is to somebody to stumble upon one of my videos where I talk about like, I made over $200,000 this year on Turo. I made over $150,000 another year on Turo. And to just think that, that just means I'm going to go acquire any card, list it, it's going to make me money. There is a lot more nuance to it than just that, especially these days where the market has matured. Turo has been around for over a decade, and so a lot has changed on the platform. So I want to make sure that you have the actual guidance that you need to do well at it. And that starts with understanding the fundamental principle of the fact that it is a financial commitment that you are making. And if you don't do it correctly, you could end up in a position where you are either losing a lot of money, you owe a lot of money on your cars, you're not taking a profit, and we don't want that to happen. So what does that entail? That basically means when you think about purchasing a car for your Turo profile and listing it on the marketplace, you have to make sure that whatever the cost of acquiring that vehicle is, whether you're financing it, you're buying it outright with cash, you're leasing it, or you already have an existing vehicle that you're going to try out, the liability that you are taking on financially by listing that car results in income that is suitable to your lifestyle and to your expectations. So if you have a car that has a $600 car payment, right? And then with insurance and maintenance on top of that, let's just say per month you're paying about $700 to $750 per month. But when you list that car on Turo, you're only making maybe $400 to $500 and it doesn't meet your expectations. You don't want to get caught in the trap of having this financial commitment that isn't bringing you a return on investment, right? So very important. Now, there are a few ways in which you are going to figure out how to make the best decision in figuring out, do you actually want to host on the platform and can it actually be profitable for the car that you want to host? So the next video is going to be on how to actually look at your market and make sure that you are selecting the correct car that is going to perform, meaning it's going to get rented out. And then third, how do you acquire that vehicle in such a manner that it is financially not a liability for you, meaning you're getting it at such a good deal that it can actually turn a profit on the platform. So check this video out next.